He is a hero.
I mean, he was there. I mean, him
Whatever
and Chris
side he's
just
on.
wrecked everything in front of them. That was ridiculous how much damage they just did to everything. Goes to show, like, they just walk around with assault rifles and big guns, and then obviously the other dudes just got pistols.
But there's something I need to run by.
Yeah, they
Mr.
wreak
Mueller
havoc.
is requesting compensation for his cooperation. $50 million. Yes. Yes, I understand.
Chuck him off the helicopter.
I'll let him know.
So, you got a deal?
Yes, we have a deal.
Well, that was easy. Oh.
We needn't that anymore.
He ain't exactly putting on a U.S. flag on there either, though.
By the way, that guy that you're all chummy.
Not a Red Cross either.
You mean Chris?
That's the one.
What about him?
Forget it.
More slight references of the actual plot of the game. It's a thing. Also, by the way, I hate this section.
What was that?
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
That's going with something bad. Here it comes.
At least the game's nice to give you a load of ammo and health and stuff, so that's good.
Oh yeah, at the very end of
Hello.
this section, there's gonna be a spot where we need to shoot a gas tank, and it spawns ammo right next to where we're laying down at.
Damn. Okay,
That
so
was
maybe
a
melee
fucking
is not.
monster hit.
Melee might
Yeah,
not
we
be
might-
the best best thing here.
We might want to consider ammunition here, I
Might need to
guess.
shoot this dude. Yeah, that did.
At least on the first half.
Good grief. I mean, there are some things he says that are just like it's. Again, it's kind of the point. He's kind of meant to be just riding this edge, but it is still absurd.
What was that?
Let's grab all the health.
Alright, I'm gonna do the minecart strat.
Here it comes.
I don't think this is quite how it's meant to work, but sure. Maybe he does come out of set spots. I don't know. Oi! You stop that!
Other side.
Shoot him off or he'll bring us down.
I don't know if he's actually doing anything at this point.
Sorry. I didn't mean to put you in danger.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Finn Discount over here can just tear into him with his assault rifle.
I
That'd be
love
nice.
how much effort they do into some of these NPCs. They try to make them like really through it. It's kind of funny. Damn!
That's our RE2 tram car Ada.
He took that in the face. Fair play. Was he even aiming? There's no one there.
He's a Metal Gear Solid guard. He can't see anything.
Oh wait, stop that. Okay, maybe we do actually defend him. Oh, by the way, there's just a second, you know, chopper right there. Not doing very much, but alas. That's probably not good.
Not doing much yet. Oh, there's a first aid spray up here.
Yeah, there is. He's throwing grenades. Ow. Maybe this is what they mean about you've got to stop him before he, like, destroys you all. Perhaps.
This kind of thing is slightly scripted.
It is a little bit. It's trying to work out where the scripting starts and ends. Sometimes it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, here we go.
Because this is standard protocol.
This is a neat little maneuver.
Don't do that at home, kids. Please don't do that.
Don't do this either.
Now, it should be noted that, obviously, if the explosion hadn't helped him, he would not have made it across. Oh, and by the way, if you pay attention, you actually notice, like, his weaponry changes on screen. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Just gets better and better.
They couldn't even get that right.
All right, welcome to the first rule break section, mandatorily.
Not much we can do.
We
It's a
need to
thing.
shoot down these helicopters. And it is impossible with pistols,
Yep.
according to my tests.
Don't even try.
We also want to shoot into him a little bit, make him jump so he doesn't tear into us.
Shooting his rockets would also be good.
Yeah, rockets are important. I love how those rockets are like
Oh shit.
100 times slower than they ought to be.
Oh yeah, it is. If you get off the gun especially and you see it, they'll just like just sit there for ages. So dumb. There's a lot happening, kids. There's a lot happening.
Take away his option. Shoot the
You gotta
gun
burst
down.
it a little bit so you don't overheat.
Remember, you've got a duck option on the gun as well. You can, if he's targeting
Oh, you can't? Okay.
you can
I
duck
see.
behind the gun.
I never even knew that.
Very useful to stop getting pegged by all of the bullshit. Of which there is plenty, as you can see.
Alright, here's some ammo. Oh, I have my hands out.
There we go.
I had my gun in my holster.
That looks important. I very nearly missed that, by the way.
I missed it the first time I did this section.
I feel like either one of me or Craig missed it the first time we played it. Going down.
Rest in parachute.
There we go. S rank, alright. We'll take it.
GG.
We'll take it.
Oh, I don't know if Legal or anybody else is here wants to run polls for me.
We're a little busy. You understand. Also, again, if I ever click out, it makes... It's one of these games, it does not like you clicking out, losing focus. Some games you can get around it.
Yeah.
This is not one of those. Alright then, so not a bad start, I think, you know. Less than an hour.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Pretty solid. Let's see what skills we can afford.
The first one is always just kind of, especially for me, it's re-remembering how to play the game again and kind of getting started, so...
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Solid 8,900.
I got 20k. 89? What? Damn. Don't know
I
why.
blame your split up sections.
Not for like 12 grand. Never mind. Okay, so we got 20 odd grand here. So, much like Chris's campaign, we're going to be mainly focusing on Joavo. Especially early on. I don't think that particularly changed. Obviously, there's different types of Joavo we take on later on in variants, but I think we are going to go down the melee path here. We haven't done it before. And it is very tempting to save up for the combat gauge, but it's 70,000 points, kids. Like, that is so damn much.
Do you know if critical hit affects melee hits?
I don't believe so.
I'd imagine not.
I believe that's like shooting and weak points and stuff. I think that's what
Yeah.
it is, I had to guess. But I don't know. It might do. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and buy melee for 10k. Melee 2 is 25, which is tempting. We're going to turn that down. We're going to pick up the item drop increase, which does do something, I think. And we are going to then put our last 7 grand into Joavo Killer. Just to get that boosted. I mean, this is a pretty safe way to start. No need
Yeah,
to...
I picked up Joavo Killer 1, and I'll save some bank for a little bit later.
Well, yeah, you have to hit them in the head, though, and you can't necessarily control that, so... But I guess if you can, then great. Some people are better at that.
It's probably easier to do with the stun rod than it is with my hands.
Yeah. But yeah, this is fine. We'll boost the melee attacks, and we'll see where we go. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in trying to save up the 70k for Sherry. Be really useful for later on in the campaign, but we're not quite there yet. Alright, not too bad. So this is where the story starts. I mean, the story to begin with is like, it's fine. It's Resident Evil fare. This is where I start having problems. This cutscene inadvertently breaks its own immersion. Although I get the whole side thing. Like, there's a cute story going on down the back, but it's still like, you know... Also, ow.
Yeah.
What do I do?
He just puts his hand on his chin like,
Pull it out.
hmm.
You'll bleed to death.
Please.
Of course, doesn't explain why. Has to wait for the dramatic reveal.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I feel like if Jake really thought this was gonna kill her, he would have decided not to, because money.
Complicated.
Who would have known advanced healing is painful?
What the hell? You wanna tell me what the hell just happened?
Long story.
Maybe
Very.
it's your blood they should be testing for vaccines.
They did.
They
They
already did.
had.
More than I can stand.
So yeah, like, I get the whole idea that this is kind of like meant to be their link, in that they're kind of like, you know,
They're weirdos.
they're both like got
The data's gone.
weird genetics
data?
and,
Your data.
you know,
Your blood
obviously
analysis,
Jake
your
doesn't
genome,
quite realize it, but
everything
obviously
that we
he's got
need to make a
antibodies,
vaccine.
T-virus, and then she's got T-virus
Everything I need to
antibodies,
get
that
my
sort of
50
thing.
million.
You know, I get that as a link, and that makes sense, but the problem is when you do that cutscene,
No.
and then you don't let her
Come on,
regenerate
Supergirl.
health in any form during the
look.
game, you know, that is a bit immersion breaking. It's a minor thing, I guess, in the
Had all your
scheme of
intel
it,
saved on a handful of data chips.
but still.
We've got to find them.
Yeah, I
It's-
feel like if they just made it so she started regenerating in combat, like
Or,
double,
or anything.
double
just
time,
and-
but
and-
not regenerate faster or anything.
Yeah, or like very,
they
very
could still balance
slow,
it, but give
or
her
very
something.
slow, anything, you know. It would have been, I would have appreciated, but alas, it's not. It's just, it's a thing that happens in cutscene for cuts purposes. Oh, so yeah, here's the elephant killer. It's, pretty big. It's very good. Anyways, so that fun cutscene aside, we shall continue onwards into the snow section, which I can't say I particularly like, everyone.
I pretty much just ran through this entire section on my test playthrough.
Hey, look. There's a shack up there. Finally, a little luck.
Okay, first we find the data, then we'll take
But
shelter
it
there.
is better to get some
Whose data you
snowmobiles.
need to find?
Oh yeah.
It's about me, isn't it?
There are 3 data chips. I lost them in the crash. The locator will pinpoint each one's position.
Okay.
The
Find your
map
gear,
is
then I pour
invaluable
something nice
in this.
and a coffee.
It's of use, I won't lie. Okay, let's get going then, kids. So yeah, but it's such a
Is it
weird
really?
section, this. Like, it's so not Resident Evil-y. It's very complicated, but it is what it is. Alright, let's move on then, anyways, and start our exploring of the snow.
There's a gun.
Here's a gun. Here is the PSG. It's actually not too bad. It's the right weapon.
They called that the sniper rifle instead of giving it a cool name.
Yes. Just a sniper rifle. They obviously, they're just giving up on this one.
Yeah, that sniper rifle is incapable of killing elephants, just by the way. Don't try and use that on Oscar.
Now, for reasons that cannot be explained, Jake refuses to give Sherry a boost up to grab this code. Even
Yeah,
though they
it
have
would be
jumped
so much easier.
higher.
We are 4 meters away from it.
So dumb.
A blizzard rolling in.
Let's get going then. But I get this is meant to be like, kind of like, you know, the pace change a bit and whatnot and everything, and also...
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
What are these nasty looking
Give us some
things?
Silent Hill
They're
fog.
Juavo, and they're encased in a cocoon. When they hatch, well, it isn't pretty.
I mean, I feel like
Oh, glad
it would be more concerning to Sherry after seeing them start to hatch.
She's like, it's not her first rodeo at this point.
I suppose so.
Man, that took some bullets to kill everyone. Is it even dead? Oh, it is dead. Okay.
Is that a crow?
It is Crow. Oi, where did you come from? Jeez.
That was 5,000 skill points,
Get
too.
him! Eat it, bird! Fuck you! Damn it. 500.
Oh, 500?
500. Which is still
I'm
not
just read
bad. You know, 500 skill
Yeah.
points is not inconsiderable.
Solid amount for a single enemy.
But yeah, they are definitely like crow related. It's a thing. Stop it! Very good.
Man, they gave us flashlights after we fell down in the first level, but now we don't have them.
Oh, of course not.
Sad.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, who wants light?
I mean, that's not... it's a complicated question for me to answer, but in any event... Okay, so let's go get our first data chip, everyone, which is over yonder.
Yonder is my favorite city.
Yonder's New York. But yeah, so like, I don't know what I make of this section. Like, there's some kind of cool stuff that I get, but I think again, as I said, it's kind of like it's the pace change. Like, you've had the first come, it's oh, it's crazy. Now it's like, let's actually have some reasonableness about it. But even so, it's like it feels a little meandering to me.
Hope we find them before hypothermia sets in.
That's probably good. Well, you ain't killing him now. No, you're gonna have to kill him in his new form. Faster, better, stronger. I mean, I guess it's that. Also, but there's quite a lot of dudes around here as well. It's a thing. They there we go. Oi! Bye. Oh shit. How can you see me in this?
I was gonna
wind?
say, who the fuck is sniping in
What?
this weather?
In a blizzard? Great. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get a little lock on when I charge up my attack.
You do a little bit. Like the game's kind of a bit generous with you, which is nice and I appreciate. Where'd that
is
thing
nice.
go? It's in the air somewhere. There he is. Oi!
Get my lock on ability.
Get him!
Kabam!
Very nice. That dude's fucking everywhere here. Very good. I do like the little twizzle twirl of the freaking thing. It's kind of... There it is. Get him! Very good. You literally just punched it right in the thing. Very nice. Is it dead yet? I think so.
Nice.
Alright. We need to start heading this way. So yeah, these dudes will come at you gradually as you go. They don't really ever stop. Again, this is not a bad place for you to do some fighting here. You know,
Yeah, they've got snowmobiles.
you know, this, you know, one of the things you got to do in this sort of runs, you've always got to bear in mind you need to be trying to gather ammo and whatnot. So, I guess we go up here. Nick, well, this bit sucks. Hello,
Remote
just
bomb.
conspicuous gas tank. So,
Rosario
yeah.
the stun god.
This whole area, where if you get hit at any point... Yeah. Just don't get hit, kids. Ooh, 50. That guy had magnum rounds on him. I guess that's nice. So, yeah. Don't do anything too risky here. Play it safe. Because if you get hit, you're going all the way down, and you do not want to do that. Look at the action roll from that dude. Very nice.
Gonna rolled into my foot.
Shot in the face. Put an end to that one. Well, goodbye. God bless. Farewell.
I blame the sniper.
Here come the snowmobiles.
Oh, that'll just help me get up.
Oh, shit. Fuck, no! Going down. Whee!
The music is subsiding.
It does. It's like starts and stops. It's very strange.
Yeah, trying to aim while running failed me.
Just so you just slide past. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like driving. You gotta come to a full stop.
That's probably bad. It's just really annoying how, like, if you go on the ground, you slide, but they don't. Whoa! What's up with this dude? What the hell? Oh shit, I'm out. Freaking super dude here. There we go. Yeah, these snipers are, like, really, really obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. Really, really obnoxious. This whole section's just, like, annoying. Like, I
have to regen some stamina.
I can't really defend it.
Alright, I've wasted the snipers.
I'm pretty sure when I did this section with Craig, we actually ended up cutting some of this out, because it took so goddamn long. It is, Ash. Like, this bit, not a fan. Any damage, down you go.
My stamina.
Now, what you're really meant to do is not spend your time fighting everything. You're meant to kind of, like, get to the top. And then you fight. That's kind of what you should do. Once you get the snowmobiles, you're in not a bad spot, but, yeah, it's just... It's a thing. I better say, you should be able to get up pretty safely now. Like, I've made it up, but,
There were two guys behind you.
That's pretty bad. I'm just gonna go grab the key to get a checkpoint here.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Just,
They're dead.
This one looks okay too. Okay.
Shit!
One more and we're done.
It's just like, fuck, you're dodging. Sure. Very nice. That was pretty
Come on, Jake.
funny. It's like, dodge out the way, just bang. Just
I know
fall
what
down.
I'm doing. Go and get him.
Good times.
Go and get him. Go and get him. Fall back.
What are you doing?
Wait.
It's
Follow me.
the way we do eventually need to go.
Go and get him.
What the hell was that sound? That's pretty bad.
A snowmobile.
I'm coming. I'm determined to not heal until I get to you. There we go.
I've got some excess as well.
Classic is... It's a word. I don't know if it's the word I would use inherently, but, I mean... It's a thing. This game is a thing. Alright then. So, the nice thing is you can ride the snowmobiles.
Are they two-seaters?
If you stop doing stuff. What are you?
I'm just sitting on it.
Are you? It didn't look like it. Looked like you were trying to... I don't know what that was. You can't get on, can you?
Yeah, they might just be one-seaters.
Whatever.
Later on, I know that we get our own, so...
This game is weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Ladies first.
This game is fucking weird. No!
I think they're supposed to spawn in pairs anyway, more or less.
I think so. I can't imagine what doing this section with the AI is like. Like, just seems really, like... Ugh. You know, I guess I like the idea the game gives like this big, massive, wide area to do kind of whatever you want, but it don't work for me. I mean, I guess in that respect, I guess you could call this classic, although that makes me very sad. Hold on. We're coming.
I almost feel like classic almost implies origins rather than just like not recent.
A little bit, yeah.
But like retro would be
I mean, retro.
technically correct.
Yeah. Don't know if you can go over the bridge with a snowmobile.
Gotcha.
Not sure. It's a tight squeeze.
There are some goods in here.
Now let's get out of this.
Various
cold.
goods in here. Hello. All right. There we go. 4,000 skill points. Very good. Meanwhile,
Gonna miss.
on the other side of town,
Let's lure the crow in here.
I don't know if this is gonna work. I hope so.
Just gonna delete some items.
Good point. I've got 15 magnum rounds, by the way. Throw those in the trash. There he is. Get him. How? How? Jerk.
Just get some iframes.
Oh shit, he got in! Christ!
He can't fly away inside the damn building. Oh, I knocked him out.
Jeez. What's going on here, everyone? Jesus. Enemy over here,
I've got Juavo Killer. My hands thirst for his blood.
Did you go around the outside? I didn't know that. There he is. Cameo appearance by the dog. Oh! Oh, are you okay, sir? That looked pretty compromising. What the hell is it doing? Damn it. Oh, by the way, there is a emblem over there. If you want to have it back, you can. Is this thing dead? It is dead. Okay. Okay, let's move on with the game, everyone.
Oh shit, where's the emblem?
It's on top of the thing across the cat.
Oh, on the top. Okay.
Yeah, it's on top of the top. If that's a thing that interests you.
Just gonna shoot the ones I see.
Let's get the hell out of here, kids. We've spent plenty long enough in this section.
Yeah, we got our 3 key codes. Data memory trips.
It's like Resident Evil meets Final Fantasy, this section, I swear to God. The obligatory
Which
snow
Final
section.
Fantasy?
I mean, well, that's a fair point. Okay, alright. Well, I'll see you on the other side.
Indeed. I'm kind of getting 13 vibes from this.
Yeah, I was thinking 13 as well. Not just because of the light conversation, but it's that kind of era as well. I mean, it's the same sort of... When did this come out? Like 20...
Yeah, I think it was similar. I mean,
14,
I think
15.
13 was before this, but
Yeah, it was not long before this, but
yeah.
they were pretty close.
But just the dark snowness kind of gives me the vibes.
Whee!
Okay, now I can Mario
Very
fucking princess's slide down here.
To be fair, that's probably actually faster than... Jesus. It's probably
Probably restore my stamina too.
I mean, it probably is. Where the hell's the ladder? Back up. Here it is. So we gotta go back up here. I enjoyed 13 for what it was.
I still have to finish it.
It is a deceptively long way. Alright, let's head on over here. We haven't been down this section yet. We've got all the keys. We don't actually need to proceed here any longer, but there is also a little section you can slide through here. This will take you somewhere I didn't want to go. Oh no, there's things to grab on the way. Damn it.
Oh shit.
Well, we're here now, and I'm not going back, so...
Yeah, I mean, extra herbs would be nice, but I'm not doing that work.
Where the fuck are we? We back at the start?
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's where the sniper's at.
I'm so lost and confused.
Is this the right way? Wait.
I didn't mean to pick that up. Damn it, now I'm gonna lose more ammo spawns. Well, that's a shame. Nah, it's this way first.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You have to treat 13 as it... Fuck it, I'm going back, because we're now gonna have a talk about 13. So remember we cut this out of the YouTube video. No. So, 13 is, I don't think is... What the fuck? 13... There is a lot to enjoy about the game,
The characters are good.
even though it doesn't sometimes help itself.
What
is...
happened to the snowmobile?
I think that's the snowmobile came here, just blew up, but they didn't despawn the light from it.
That's Ultima Weapons Light Beam, but it's in RE6 until he decides to use it.
Jesus. Yeah, like, I enjoyed the characters, and I actually reckon once you understand what the story is about, I actually reckon that the story is also pretty good. And I like the fact that it was kind of complicated and you had to kind of piece it together as you go. I like that part of the game. Even though obviously not everyone was into that sort of thing. Like, that was not.
Yeah, it's very mysterious at the beginning.
You know, and it does
what are
go
all these terms?
It does go back and forwards. Honestly, you get the information very spotty. You kind of got to piece it together. But once you kind of understand what's going on, you know, I think it's not a bad game. You know, so slam the X button while you're coming down to grab everything that appears. Green herb, red herb. That was worth the trip actually, probably for the six pills.
Yeah. And I still have an extra green.
So, but that's my
right.
defense. Like, you know, obviously the linear of this was a problem, and kind of the way the game developed at a time, you know, the fact you had to go onto the third district, you had your first open section. But I think outside of that, I still think the game, like the battle system, I think handled fairly decently. Some of the stuff you got to do towards the end was also quite fun. You know, the game was a little bit what it was, and it was never going to cater to everyone. That's just the way it is. But
yeah, and Final Fantasy's always kind of varied on how long they were linear.
Yeah.
Because like 8, you didn't get to not be linear until just about you got the mobile garden midway through disc 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
Until then, you were largely on railroads, anyways. And even then, once you did get the garden, like you couldn't like go everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Get him! I'm trying to kick this to death. Oi!
Can't see him in the Silent Hill fog.
Very good.
Nice.
But yeah, I can't particularly badmouth Final Fantasy 13. I know I played through it. I ended up playing through it twice in the end.
Honestly, it's got some lovable characters.
Yeah, I mean, SARS is great. Snow is entertaining. And, you know, there's some other characters that I appreciate.
Yeah.
Vercingetorix, fucking, he's brutal.
Snow's hot.
I'll go get help. It can't be that much further to the rendezvous.
Oh, wait!
So insane. This scene is really strange.
The blizzard's more dangerous than the enemies, to be honest.
Yeah, there was some tough super bosses. Giant cactus. Anyways, get back on topic here.
Yeah, no chocobos in Resident Evil.
There is in this game. Did you not see Chris's campaign?
It's fair enough.
So, you always been like that? The whole healing thing?
My dad was a scientist. He was working on BOWs when I was exposed. Luckily, I was treated with the vaccine before it was too late.
That's the very
But
TLDR
my parents
version.
Adjusted and
Yeah.
It's been a part of me ever since.
What happened to your father?
His research killed him. By the time he died, his body had
You
mutated
gotta
so much,
understand. By this point, she would have had to told like the Cliff Notes version to millions of people. Not millions, but
well,
like,
not millions, but a lot
Yeah.
of people.
I didn't work out of it in the end.
she's probably
You
got the science down.
That's not what I meant. The people who saved me, Leon and Claire, are the closest friends I've ever had.
Claire is that BSAA guy's sister, right?
They risked their lives for me back in Raccoon City. I guess I'm still just trying to live up to their example.
Good luck with that.
Never giving up. No matter the odds.
I kind of hope Sherry comes back in RE9 as like somewhat competent. They could do a lot with her character.
Speaking of odds,
Such a weird 15 seconds there.
we got some
Right,
Do
so
they want
guess...
this to be like a Netflix special or an anime?
It does make you wonder, doesn't it? It's very strange. This whole campaign is just fucking weird. Okay, we are going to need to defend ourselves here.
Alright, we're in the RE4 cabin.
Here they come. Now, the problem is, they're going to do a lot of out-shooting. Did I just get down by the table falling over?
You might have.
I think I just did.
I might have thrown the
I had
table.
some health there. I am the table. Point to
Again, that's one more thing that is more dangerous than the enemies.
Ooh,
The
he is the
snowstorm, the table.
nasty.
Alright, I gotta lay down for a sec.
I know that feeling. He wants to come through the door. He's like, I'll keep shooting it. Eventually it'll break apart, right? I've seen this in Resident Evil games before. Here he goes. Get him! Yeah! Watch out for his buddy.
Hopefully I'll just hit him with the lariat. Uh-oh. They're about to make a door instead of going through the door.
That's probably pretty bad. Violence! Wow, they are gonna beat shit out of us here, by the way. They have so
Violence
many
on
guns.
all sides.
Ow.
I
Get
am
him.
in a grab.
Get him, Jake! I love how they all shot at you.
Alright, buy me,
Didn't go
like, 2
for the, you know, the
seconds.
person down the ground, the weak link.
Oh, there's ammo on the table.
What is going? That was so weird. I went down as the cutscene started. We're dead, by the way. Just want to point that out. We are completely fucked.
Yeah. Rip.
Killed by cutscene. All right.
Wasn't much we could do about that
No, I
one.
went down as the cutscene started. I mean, that's just like shrug. You know, I actually legitimately think it wouldn't be too bad.
Alright, we're starting
That
here.
was weird. Did you see that? It like blew
Yeah,
up there
it
and then
exploded. It
blew-
didn't
and
even
then it
explode
didn't-
in the
and then it
cutscene.
didn't- This fucking game, everyone. Let's get the hell out of here.
Told them to keep the noise down.
I'm
What are
right
you
behind
doing?
you. I am immediately behind you.
Punch it before we get buried alive.
Remember the accelerate key.
Now, should we note there are lots of things to grab as you come through here, so keep slamming the X button as you go down this entire section.
Oh yeah, that was some skill points right there.
Mountain's coming down.
They are everywhere. There's supplies, there's health, there's all sorts of shit down here.
Eat my dust.
That helps. Screw it. Go right.
Right, sounds good.
Right sounds correct.
But yeah, they're in the trees. There's all sorts of shit lying about. Also, by the way, another really... This campaign has loads of really weird sections.
I kind of just ate shit a little bit.
Did you hit a tree?
I hit, I might have hit more than one tree.
We've all been there. We've all been there. But yeah, this campaign definitely has a lot of very unorthodox sections in things that it like kind of ends up throwing you into that you don't really do in any other campaign, which I guess is kind of cute. There's some skill points there. But it is very, very strange. And I just don't know what I make of it half the time. Very confusing.
Keep your speed up.
Well, there was some points there. There's some points there. Damn it.
It's hard to mash and, like, angle yourself
Oh,
at the same
on
time.
keyboard, definitely. Like on controller's not
Yeah,
so bad.
controller's probably be better.
Controller's easy to like. Also, I don't think this is how snowmobiling works, but that might just be me.
Was that a fucking skill point or was that a serpent emblem?
Don't know. Don't think that'd be super. Might be. Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Just imagine you had to, like, crash into it with the snowmobile.
Damn it, legal! Oh shit!
This is not a good idea.
Whoa! Around the side. Is that
Oh, yeah,
stage from
Legal's here.
Halo? You know the one I'm talking about. Oh, shit. I didn't know where to go. I was like lost. I was like, where the fuck am I going here? Oh, well, thank you for that.
I wasn't even sure if it was you or me that died.
No, it was definitely me. I was just like completely lost there. I was like, where am I going? Hey! Get your own
All right, we're
lane!
back together. To the left. To the right. Another left. Nope. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn it! You lied!
It was like a straight and then a left.
Unbelievable. Last time, you're getting tour guide instructions.
All right, you take the lead.
It's just... I don't know, like, this game, it does feel like to me, this campaign has a lot of, like, ancillary stuff that you end up doing for, like, kind of like for the hell of it. It's very strange. Cannot decide if I like it or not. Such a weird campaign, this.